Last night, President Joe Biden delivered a high-stakes State of the Union address. It comes at a critical time in his presidency.
President Biden touted the accomplishments from his first 2 years in office and laid out his vision for the future. Zach Lashley is with us with some of the big takeaways from the speech last night. Good morning.
Good morning. A lot to talk about this morning. President Biden urged Congress to work together to get laws passed during his second State of the Union address. Biden spoke about several topics, really focusing in on three: COVID, supply chain, and police reform. Starting with a story of America's resilience to defeat the pandemic, the president reflected on the impacts of COVID, saying the virus no longer controls our lives.
We're writing the next chapter in the great American story, a story of progress and resilience. When world leaders ask me to define America, and they do, believe it or not, I can define it in one word, and I mean this: possibilities.
President Biden acknowledged the increase in prices across the board, including tags on cars and refrigerators. He noted the technology to keep up with demand comes from overseas. The president says the CHIPS and Science Act will ensure the supply chain for America begins in America. Biden vowed to keep up with demand on top of adding 800,000 manufacturing jobs. The parents of Tyree Nichols attended last night's address. The couple stood after the president introduced them. There they are on your screen. The president says the country has an obligation to make sure everyone feels safe. Biden brought to attention the talk parents of black and brown children are forced to have with their child at a young age regarding traffic stops. A conversation the president said most people within Congress never have to entertain, including himself.
I never had to tell them, if a police officer pulls you over, turn your interior lights on right away. Don't reach for your license. Keep your hands on the steering wheel. Imagine having to worry like that every single time.
Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders delivered the GOP's official response from Little Rock.
President Biden and the Democrats have failed you, and it's time for a change.
Meanwhile, President Biden staying true to his vision for the future and a possible re-election bid. We have much more coverage of the State of the Union address on clicktohouston.com. Sophia?
All right. Thank you, Zach.